Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of the Maincraft SMP. Today I am going to be building an airship using the mod Valkyrien Skies. Now you're probably wondering, why don't you use the mod Create Aeronautics to build airships? Well, Create Aeronautics is newer and probably more feature complete, but Valkyrien Skies has a lot more compatibility and some niche features that I'd like to use personally. So that's why we went with Valkyrien Skies for this season. Anyways, enjoy the episode. Okay, so at the start of the last episode, I promised I'd make like an airship or an airship base or something, and even though I personally believe that I'm massively unprepared to do something like that, like I don't have electricity or gasoline or anything, I'll do it anyways. But first, I have to get some netherite so that I can craft myself another void tank, which requires void steel, which requires mixing netherite scrap and an ender pearl. So I'll just need 2 netherite scraps in order to make a singular void tank, which I don't know, this might be difficult or extremely easy to get. Okay, so it looks like I'm out of fuel for my drill, so I'll go back to my base and refuel a bit. And just like that, I have gotten all the netherite that I need. Oh, and some more. Would you look at that? I think I'll go more mining until my fuel runs out, and then I'll go back to base. More netherite. More netherite, let's go. And just like that, I ran out of fuel, and I have 6 ancient debris plus 1 that I have back at my base, which is very good. Very profitable, very awesome mining journey. Now mixing these together should create some void steel. Nice. And just like that, crafted a void tank. Now the void tank, I showcased what it can do. It can basically like wirelessly synchronize fluids and stuff across a similar frequency, the same frequency. And they're quite expensive, they require netherite, but they're quite easy to make and quite useful. Now they may be overpowered and may like overshadow logistics and everything, but they're pretty convenient to use. Now there's 2 things I need to do before I can start doing physics contraptions, and that's I need to create the physics infuser, which is quite simple, and a wander wand, which is also quite simple. So yeah, I'll do just that. Just like that, the physics infuser, and just like that, I can create the wander wand, which will allow me to select an area and use the physics infuser. Oh, hello.
Hi, I just need to go to the nether.
Okay. Yeah?
Yo, I found netherite.
Look, that's cool. I was just mining for
I
something.
can't hear you. Come over here.
I was just.
I can't hear you.
Oh yeah, I have a mod to muffle the sounds over here.
Sorry, dude. So I was mining. I was like, what are the chances I'm gonna get ancient debris? I'm mining. I remember. Oh yeah, doesn't like ancient debris spawn lower? So I started digging down. Like I started digging down a staircase, and I look at it. I'm like, wait, no, that can't be real. That can't be real. I look at it. Jade says, ancient debris, and I'm like, no way. So I mine it, and this is what I get.
That's crazy.
You have a.
Okay, so now I have the wander wand and the physics infuser, which I can use to assemble a region of blocks into a physics object. And now I just need to have somewhere to like I need to have the resources and somewhere to build the airship, as well as a design, because I haven't thought of a design yet. I think I'll just build on the fly, you know? Yeah. I'm gonna craft all this iron into iron blocks, which I can then use the stone cutter on to turn into loco metal. Now loco metal is a really cool block. You can place it and it has connected textures, as well as if you hold Alt, you can select different like variants, types of it. And you can also dye it to like any color that's in the dye list, as well as a few more. And it's a super versatile metal block. Like I build with loco metal all the time. Now I need to create some sort of system for all the different paint colors, because there's paint in the mod create steam and rails, and this paint, well, it's like what you need in order to dye the loco metal. You can't use normal dyes, so I'll have to create a system for storing each different type of paint and for extracting each different type of paint as well, which may be difficult, but I'll try. I'll try something. I'll think of something. Let's see. So if I were to store each different type of paint, how would I do that? Maybe I'll make like a rose quartz system. Basically, if you put multiple rose quartz lamps in a row, only one of them can be activated at once. And then you can read the comparator output or something along those lines in order to select which one it is. And basically, if I line a bunch of them up and connect them to fluid valves, which restrict the access of fluids, I can potentially make a way to just make and load any type of paint in the game. Just like that, 16 rose quartz lamps. Now I need to create a bunch of valves. Okay, so it's just a fluid pipe and an iron sheet, which is very easy to make. Now I need to create a bunch of gear shifts, which require quite the amount of andesite, but not to fear, I can create all of that really quickly. Just like that, I have all the gear shifts, but now I need to make all the chain drives. Unless I have some here? Nope. Not enough anyways, so I am going to create a bunch more. There are the fluid tanks. Okay, so here I have 12 fluid tanks, all of them currently empty. Now I gotta create the system for extracting them. And just like that, I have created a smart system for creating all the different types of paint. Now I just need to get some clay in order to make the paint, and some dye, and it should be good. And just like that, I can create some blue dye. Let's see if this works with a bit of paint first. Did I do something wrong here? Hold up. Ah yes, this needs to be set to export. And just like that, I have 2,000 millibuckets of blue paint. Now if I turn this off, it will make it move to the output basin, where I can then mix it with some loco metal to turn it into blue riveted loco metal. Okay, it's great. Now I have some blue loco metal, which looks like this and has all of its appropriate variants as well. Yeah, so this is basically the perfect paint system for the paint mechanism in Create Steam and Rails. Now all these dyes are not gonna be that difficult to make, since I can just use the paint system that I made here. Now I have 4 stacks of blue riveted loco metal, which is very nice to have. So there's this recipe to get double the netherite ingots from just the same amount. And it requires superheated compacting, which requires a blaze cake. Now you just need to spout a bit of lava onto a blaze cake base, which doesn't look too difficult to make. Just like that, 2 netherite ingots. Perfect. Now I need to loot a bastion in order to get a smithing template and perhaps even more netherite. Good thing I have better armor so that I can actually afford being in lava for quite a while. Like, see, I barely took any damage there. It's fine if I lag out occasionally or fall on accident, because if anything, my OP armor can just take most of the damage. Where is this treasure bastion? Only the same type of bastion over and over and over and over again. Another bridge bastion. I swear. At least there's actually some stuff here. Finally, a treasure bastion? Yes, let's go. Let's go. Watch, I'm gonna find a bunch of treasure bastions on the way back. Just wait. And there you go. I found one. Just around the corner here. There you go. Oh dear. Okay, that was a close one, but I managed to get out alive with extra netherite and some smithing templates, which is great. And I'm back. That was quite a dangerous journey, but I managed to make it out alive, which is great. Now I'm gonna upgrade my backpack to a netherite backpack. Which has more storage, and what else should I upgrade? I don't know, I think I'll keep the netherite for now. Save it for another time. Yeah?
Hi. Just so you know, I have 16 netherite ingots.
16 netherite ingots? How?
Sorry, scraps. 16 scraps.
How?
I want mining. You want me to tell you my hours today?
How much?
7.5 hours today.
Oh dear, that's a lot.
Yes. And then I have full diamond, but I died and lost it in the nether. That's why I need fire everything.
Right. Yeah, okay. I am going to brew up some potion. You get ready to netherite.
Or do you let anybody take it?
The wood farm, yeah, I have too much. I'm never gonna use it anyways. Now I'm gonna turn the blaze spawner into a physics object and just bring it near the portal so I can get blazes whenever I need to. Now I'm just gonna bring the spawner, which is actually quite a dangerous task, because it can spawn blazes even when I'm carrying it, so that's really perilous. Let's see, like that. Now thankfully in these corridors there's not much space to spawn these blazes, but it can still be a big issue if you're not careful. And just like that, with this setup I can brew any potion with the crate mod. So here I can make 4 potions of fire resistance. Very nice. Now I'm going to trade it with Finn to get some netherite, which is very good. Hello?
Oh, is the potion ready?
Yeah, here's 2.
Okay, here, I'll be back with the stuff, okay?
Okay.
But can you come and help me get my stuff in the ship?
Yeah, sure.
Please. And, okay. This way. So, I was going to a bastion, you know that bastion? And then I fell into lava as speed bridging.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
So, I have to jump into lava and get my stuff. And then once I get it, I will give you. But Loki, I feel like that's such a high price. But I got it. So
Well,
I'm
you
gonna
offered. It is a
I
high
said
price,
me.
but you offered it, so can't
Ah.
blame me.
Okay. But I was like talking about like 1 or 2 scraps.
Well, yeah, but 4 scraps, that's like,
1 ingot. Yeah.
and
So my.
blaze rods, blaze powder, it's harder to make now. You need crushing wheels for it.
Oh yeah. I have like at least I have a lot of blaze powder. Okay, my death is right here.
Yep. There you go.
Wait, why didn't I get my stuff? Oh. Here we go. I got everything.
And just like that, I scammed somebody in their own trade deal. I guess they were desperate to get 4 entire scraps. So yeah. Okay, so I currently have an issue with wool right now. I don't have enough wool, which I will need to make in order to make sails, balloons, all that type of stuff. So I'm going to go and find some sheep to shear. And just like that, I got myself a Stirling engine and a solid burner. Now these allow me to put fuel, any type of fuel, at the bottom, and it'll just generate stress units just like that. 4,096 stress units. That's actually more stress units than a passive steam engine, so it's really powerful. And if I create a contraption like this and assemble it like this, then it'll act like a mini chainsaw that I can use to chop down like entire trees extremely quickly. Just like that, it has been assembled. Now I can use the gravitron to pick it up and move it. And just like that, I have created a hot air burner, which if I make it into a structure, if I put it into a structure of envelopes, it will work as a hot air balloon, which is very, very, very useful. Now I'm gonna create a hot air balloon just to test, to see if I can do it. And just like that, here's a primitive hot air balloon. It doesn't look the best, it's probably not the best, but it It should theoretically work. Just like that, the hot air balloon should begin rising. Just need some time to fully start.
Yo, take his horse, yo, bro, take the,
Hello?
yo, take his horse,
No. Why?
please.
You know, Salsa, can I please have 2 ender pearls?
I don't have 2 ender pearls on me currently.
But do you have 2?
I do have only 2.
I'm trying to get.
Yo, bro,
What?
what do you need the ender pearls for?
The machine, the ender tank. Why?
I have 4.
And just like that, there's a small airship made using great propulsion. Yeah, just pretty cool. I think I'll leave this floating here because, well, I don't really need it, and it looks cool kind of, so yeah. I just turned the logo in the sky into a physics object, because why not?
Yo, Xiza,
Yeah.
wait. So, are you using an item vault?
I did use an item vault. You can use it instead of the system back here.
It says gold barrel.
Well, yeah,
Where's the
but
vault?
I'm using gold barrels now. But you can
Are
use
they
item
better than-
vaults. Item vaults are usually preferred for this.
So, should I use item vaults or should I use barrel?
Item vaults are much cheaper
Why are you using the barrel?
because they have more storage per block, but they're expensive.
Okay, thank you.
Hello?
Hi.
Finally getting it to work?
Does it work? How do you make it work? How do you
You
connect
need to
them?
connect it using the copper wire.
Okay, thank you. I knew it was some kind of wire, but I'm like, okay. We need to use a mechanical saw. Mechanical saw with copper sheet.
Now I'm gonna upgrade all my armor and my backpack to netherite. At that point, I decided to stop procrastinating and assemble the airship.
Is this your airship part 2?
Yep.
I like it a lot. It looks like very realistic, honestly.
Yeah, that's what I was going for. And now I'm going to assemble this airship into a physics object.
Bro, give me my X. Can I have some XP, bro?
How can I
need
give you XP?
Don't you have those, like, can't you, like, produce them with the fake stone? Infected stone.
I mean, you can produce that just as easily.
Bro, I can't.
Oh my goodness, bro, you're so annoying. Okay, when all the stone finishes cooking, you're gonna press the button twice, and then haunt it into infested stone. So press the button twice.
Okay.
The button.
Now?
Actually 3 times. There you go. Now haunt it. And then the thing will tell you when it turns.
How do you make this, like, system?
And there you go, it's
Split.
infested now.
It's not infested. Oh, they are.
Now a compactor. Just throw it in there.
Sorry. Oh my gosh.
Just throw it in there. Simple as that. Guess what this system over here is for?
What?
Guess what this system here is for?
I don't know.
Potion brewing.
Oh, that's cool.
Crate Mod has its own version to brew potions more efficiently.
That's pretty fun.
I'm gonna add signs around my base so that if people come, they can see what each thing does. So you need it in breaking, you say?
Yeah, for my pickaxe, it breaks too fast.
Okay, follow me. Just give your pickaxe to the blaze burner over here.
Just give it to him?
Yeah?
No way! That's so cool! Thank you, bro.
Yeah, no problem. Now I have fully built my airship, but there's a problem. If I turn on the propellers and set them to 10, the airship will fly, but it will bob up and down very fast. So it won't stay at a specific height, and that is a problem. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to use the mod ComputerCraft to create a computer like a small servo to automatically regulate height. way. I designed a small servo, and it just keeps my ship at an exact height with the exact velocity of 0. That's crazy. It's crazy. I'm speechless. This is kind of OP. Now there's a glitch making the propellers not render when they're a contraption, but it's okay, it's not that big of a deal. And there you go, my airship is flying. Now, I probably could add some more force to the propellers, but just a few tweaks and it'll be the perfect airship. And just like that, I have a flying airship that's pretty fast. So yeah, I'll have to add my whole factory and everything onto it, but other than that, it's pretty good. Hello?
Talk? Can I get on?
Yeah. Just like stack up or something. No, do not sit in the control seat. No. Do not. Okay, just...
So you got your whole setup down here.
Well, it's
Yo, how come the rain is coming through?
that's just a glitch.
I hate it.
Same, bruh. So what do you think?
How do I leave?
Oh right, I forgot to add a staircase. 1 second. Okay, now I need to hunt for a few more sheep so that I can add some seats to this airship. And now it's time for a tour of the airship. So first, there's the height controller and the navigation. These back cogwheels power the back fans, and this computer adjusts the signal strength of the side fans, which go up and down. Now over here, there's a basic level 4 steam engine with a few drag inducers. They produce 65,000 stress units. There's also a crushing wheel setup where you put items in here and you get items out here. Also here is a full crate mod setup along with a crafter And here is a washing setup where you can switch through the different variants of the washer, which is very useful. Very useful. So yeah, that's about it for the airship right now. And I think that's about it for this video. In the next episode, I'll probably start something like electricity. And yeah, make sure to stay tuned for that. See ya.